YouTube, please cooperate. All right, we are live on YouTube, I think. YouTube. Well, to be fair, I don't know if it's YouTube's fault or like OBS's fault, because I'm using a plugin to send to OBS. And I'm also trying to stream at higher resolution for you guys on Twitch. No luck, though. Okay. Let's get to the business at hand. And the business is Gwenting. There we go. So we got an awesome lineup for you guys. Let's go ahead and activate the bracket so everybody can see their opponents. So, Chi-Chi, congratulations. You got a bye in round one. Sal Pelter will be playing Asteroid. Miaman will play Axis Kilgore. Skellige wins versus Artner. Young Face versus Order Master. Ninja Pang versus Evil Beetle. Mega Daddy versus Mastigos. And Ekko also gets a bye. All right, what game do you guys want to see? Type in chat which matchup you would like to see. I'm going to go ahead and start the tournament. The players will have 10 minutes to do their bans. Gotta add myself as a spectator. Okay. It's double elimination, right? Nope. Single elim. You guys want to see Miaman? Any other requests? These are all good games, honestly. Ninja Pang and Beetle is like a classic. And then the winner of Skellige Artner gets to play either Axis Kilgore or Miaman. Don't show me, please. I think this is Conversa versus Asteroid. Young Face Order Masters are going to be a good series as well. And I've never seen Mega Daddy, but they're about to get milled or cultisted or something. All right. Let's take a look at the decks. So Miaman and Axis are going to do their bans. Miaman has brought Call of Harmony, Imposter, Off the Books, and Force of Nature. I'm expecting this to be Scenario, this to be Scenario, this to be just mid-range Sesames, and this to be Relics. Let's see. Let's see if I guessed correctly. Yep, Scenario, Saskia, Harmony with Gezris. So the same deck as last season. It lost one provision. So I'm not sure what the cut was to make it work. Maybe Pavko. Although maybe this version didn't play Pavko. I don't know. There's no Brehen. Maybe that's the cut. Here we see Aristocrats with Rosa and Gortha Gavade Kanta. This is classic Miaman version. One turncoat. We have Off the Books with Acherontia and Savola with Sesames and two Shady Vendors. Then we have Golden Necker, Force of Nature, Necrotome Relics. With one Cyclops and two Lesser Witches. Cool. On the other side, Axis Kilgore has brought Frost, Collusion Pirates Go. Start turning. Oh, great, thank you. On the other side, we have Axis Kilgore with Frost, Pirates Cove, Princess Strike, and Imprisonment. Frost is Devotion Frost with, or Unseen Elder Frost, basically. There's a Phantom There's no Riptide. And the rest of it looks pretty standard. 2 Foglets. We have Pirates Cove with King of Beggars, Novigrad, and Siggy. There's a couple of Pulling the Strings, a couple of Shady Vendors. And of course, Collusion. There's a Junior. All pretty standard. These are all... There's an Eavesdrop, I guess, is the deck of note. And then we have Military Pincer with Adalia, Piquant, Dollar, Garak Frigate. Frigates are really good in this deck because Military boosts every unit that you have. Obviously, there's 1 Priestess and 2 Siege Masters. So 1 is for Frigate and the other is also for Frigate. Okay, right. I was supposed to give an explanation. So what happens is you go to this site, you click on your match, and then you click the leader icon you want to ban. You want to make sure you're logged in, and sometimes you have to refresh. If like it says you're logged in, but you're not really, just refresh to double check. You click the leader you want to ban, and then click the ban button. Once you've done that, you just hang out in game, and you'll get an invite to a friendly game. Or an invite that looks like a friendly game invite. If you want to see your opponent's decks, you got to go to the Players tab. So you'll go to Players tab, and then you'll like open Mastigos' decks. And you'll be like, oh, it's Hand Buff Harmony with Igleus. And he's got Imposter with Treherne and Kanta, and you got Erendite Knights with Temple. Oh my god. And Self-Wound Portal. I hope that helps. Sorry, Mega. I forgot to give you the overview. So, Miaman, Axis Kilgore, the bans are in. Go to the bracket, show you what the bans are. Axis ban Miaman's Golden Necker Relics deck, and Miaman ban Axis's Imprisonment deck, which was... what? Oh, it was Cultists. Miaman banned Cultists. He banned 1. I will double check your match, make sure it is showing up. So Mastigos will need to ban as well. Decks aren't showing. Let me fix that for you, Conversa. Usually that's because they forgot the HTTPS. And... okay, try now. Remember guys, when you put your decks in, make sure they have the full URL, otherwise the client bugs out. I'm gonna check everyone else's, make sure they didn't forget to do that. Miaman and Axis are trying to decide what to queue with. Looks like everybody else's decks are fine. I fixed them for you.
Any last words?
Yeah, Mega, you gotta click it and then you gotta click the yellow button. Okay, so Axis is going to queue, or has decided to queue with Frost on blue coin, and Miaman is playing Aristocrats on red. I think this is a very hard matchup for well, maybe winnable for Frost. But on blue coin, it's very difficult. We're keeping Winter Queen in hand, it seems, and mulliganing a Foglet. That was very interesting. Usually you don't mulligan Foglet in this deck, I think, because it's hard to tutor. Thank you, Mastigos. I was supposed to be like helpful and then I forgot. Alright, that's enough free potato for you guys. Potatoes must be earned. We don't just hand out potatoes for free. You get Pepega instead. Okay, so we have an NL Aristocrat and Crystal Skulls used to give it Veil. I predict Miaman will do the Miaman thing and just play 3 cards and pass.
You weren't expecting this, were you?
Yo, if anybody wants to watch Ash's game, you can watch it on his channel. You don't need to add a delay unless you want to. I usually don't do a delay. People just don't. People are just cool about it. We see a Wild Hunt Warrior come down, apply a turn of Frost. 2 turns of Frost, actually. Thanks to Aristocrat.
Shame, right?
Miaman uses Emissary to boost it. Will we see Wild Hunt Riders, or will we see something else? It is in fact Riders. Ekko, thank you. Thank you, Ter. Okay, is everything good now? Should be fixed. Four turns of Frost on the melee row. Miaman's gonna play another card. He has reach, he can do it. I mean, I guess he knows that, well, he doesn't know that Winter Queen is in hand. Because there's only Frost in 1 turn. It kind of sucks playing a Bruiser here, but I don't see what else Axis can play. He wants to save his Foglets for the decisive rounds, which should be rounds 2 and 3. But Mia has reach. He's got Mage Infiltrator. Well, he's got Coup. Coup on Emissary is 3+6. That's 9. Now we might see a pass. Infiltrator is 7. And then this is 8. And then this is another 2, so 10. No, we're not going to see a pass yet. Miaman's gonna make Axis suffer. Rosa! Wow.
No need to get angry, instructor. I'll explain.
That's no small thing, because Rosa can be used to replay Joachim. So Miaman really saying, no, I want this round. And Miaman is keeping the Alba Pikeman charges for when maybe they, so that they can drop a Thirsty Dame possibly. Yo, Bollywood, I'm glad. What's the most bugged card in the game?
Naivety is a fool's blessing.
Gales into Arcane. Seems like a good call. It's a way of building carryover.
Oh, good.
Rosa is used to answer NL aristocrats. And we do see the Thirsty Dame, as I said, with Pikeman coming in to boost it. And now Miaman is only down by 1, I believe. I mean, it depends. If Frost hits the Apple Pikeman, Miaman is actually ahead. So Foglet does come down for 13. I think Axis is playing this really well. I don't know if that will be enough because of the matchup. Like, Miaman still has cards they can play. Yeah, there's Infiltrator. He's going to play for 7, 8, actually, 9. Who on this is 8. Who on this is also 8. So Miaman knows one of the cards in Axis's hand is Winter Queen. What Axis doesn't know is that Miaman can't play 2 cards. So if he plays just the Purify, I think that gets him out of the round. Purify will play for 7 points. No, he ends up playing Karanthier, and Miaman is very happy about this. Miaman's deck doesn't have Tall Punish. We're going to see a pass here. The copy here with Letho, the copy does 0 damage regardless of deck. I guess the patience number is changed at the start of the game or something. I think playing the Purify was correct there. And then if opponent plays something, you still have another card you can play. I know you want to keep the Purify and to deal with locks, but so what's Naglfar getting right now? Tyrannalia. You don't want to play Tyrannalia with Naglfar because you don't have anything on the board. You don't want to play Alberon. So probably not a card that Axis can open with. It might honestly be Ardfane. Then Mulligan's the Purify. Okay, there's Ardfane. Or there's Tyrannalia. No Foglet in hand either. Naglfar, okay. Fortunately finds Phantom. Could have been very bad. Like if it was these two, Axis would have been forced to play Alberon. This is a great proactive play against aristocrats. Miaman doesn't have Joachim or a lock other than this leader. Which, by the way, Imposter on Unseen Elder is massive because Miaman is also Devotion. So this card's almost a liability. Henry plus Abduction will make the order based on opponent's deck. Oh, that's so messed up. It's so weird. Miaman uses leader. Play coup. Ooh. This is going to be a pain. Unseen Elder is much worse now. But I think Axis can just play Eridan now. Eridan, and you could even leader the Phantom on the left. I mean, obviously, I could see Miaman's hand. If Miaman had Joachim, this bleed would feel a lot different. But there's no Art Fane on the board. And dominance is stolen. So this no longer does 3 damage a turn. But Karanthier Golden Child's gone anyway, so doing 3 damage isn't super important. Tyrnalia comes in and gets dominance back. Axis isn't getting any carryover Frost for the next round. That's a bit of a problem. Unseen Elder is basically unplayable on this board. Blind Kanta. Well, not really blind because Axis played Naglfar. So that's pretty tragic. Technically, Axis has a pass here. Miaman's getting 1 point, and Miaman would have to play another card. But this blind Kanta should tell Axis that Miaman's hand is bad. But is it bad enough to commit Unseen Elder? No. Axis will pass. Takes the Tyrnalia carryover. There won't be any Frost carryover, but Miaman will play and thin out Art Fane. And while it's going to be a 5-card round 3, I think Miaman's pretty happy with how this went out. Art Fane was doomed, yeah. It would have been the second time to play it. Should be an aristocrat here, I think.
So apparently turquoise has become fashionable again. Can you believe it?
So Miaman has not the best hand, actually. Miaman has missed Joachim, Emir, and Usurper. Holy crap. This might be winnable for Axis. Is there a lock? Miaman has a lock for Unseen Elder. So Unseen Elder will get value 1 turn.
The good of the Emperor, that is what matters.
This is when you play Foglet, I think. You just drop it. What's Miaman gonna do against the Foglet? Yeah. He could replay this just to get rid of the spying and the... Yo, Lario, thank you for the raid. Welcome in, everyone. Hope you had a great stream. We are casting the first round of the tourney as Miaman versus Axis Kilgore. Axis won round one, having to play Caranthir Golden Child. Miaman had to play
It's a nice
Kanta
ring.
round two
Has it not?
and has missed a couple of goals. So Axis finally gets to use their second leader charge. This Foglet's kind of carrying. And I think now we'll see Unseen Elder.
Must be secure.
Interesting that the devotion damage of Unseen Elder also bypasses armor. It's basically the bleed ticking faster. Which makes sense. It's going to be just a Van Morlam Hunter to lock the Unseen Elder. But this coup is also looking very sad. Miaman basically looks like they're going to lose this round to this game to draws.
Dare venture into the Von Morloham's wood.
Welcome in, Doma. Welcome to the chat. Happy to have you here. Yeah, just Art Fame for points. And I think Miamon's just gonna coup. Even Siri isn't gonna get there. I just realized. Oh no, it is. Okay. But Miamon's just gonna be a good sport and play for maximum points. Is he saying of course right now? It is like did he say of course about his round 3 draws?
And now that Persian. What a demented thought.
How do you miss? I mean, I think the issue was Art Fane didn't come out till the last turn of
Fuck
the
you,
last turn of
little
turn 2.
garbage.
That's. I don't think Miamon's saying F garbage right now. Still kind of close because of the Siri, but not close enough. So Axis wins game number 1. That's got to be a confidence boost, especially after having to use Caranthir in round 1. Yeah, there it is. Sky God's like, I what? You just need one more. They like literally can't believe it. Surprise round 1 Miaman. We'll do that to people. Okay, so what's going to be the pick? Axis is now red coin. It's probably Syndicate. I don't think they're playing Military from red. Military loves blue. So they got to either get Syndicate or Military past Miamon's lineup. Miaman from blue probably just plays Harmony, if I had to guess. What is the cup? This is the weekly tournament. Weekly community tournament, guys. Every Sunday at 35 minutes ago, we have a weekly tournament. This is weekly tournament number 121. We've done exactly 120 before this one. Everyone is welcome to join. It's the games are best of 3. The final is best of 5s. You bring 4 decks, 1 band, conquest format. You got to bring 4 decks of 4 different factions. But other than that, there's no other rules. And sometimes there's cash prizes, and sometimes it's just you get the command named after you. But it's all for fun and community. I also upload the VODs to YouTube, so you can always check those out there if you want. If you want to see past tournament VODs, they're there. Subscribe to my channel, and you'll see them. Pretty much all I use my YouTube for these days. Got a song request from yesterday I didn't play. Want to cue it now. So if you're, yeah, like I said, I think if I'm Miaman, I play Call of Harmony. If I'm Axis, I play Pirates Cove. But does Pirates Cove beat Harmony? Probably. I'm not sure. Would have to survive a pretty strong bleed, most likely, if Miaman draws scenario. So actually, Axis goes for Military
Pride is
instead.
all we've left.
That is kind of smart. I was just about to say, like, since you know it's Harmony, you go with Military so you can just outgreed them. Because this deck doesn't have a lot of control. There's poisons, right? But Military swarms. So Miaman has 2 poisons, 3 poisons in hand. That's pretty good. Also has Dana in hand. So Dana could be played for like carryover spam. There's no Saskia, but there is Oniromancy. I don't believe the Military deck plays a Squirrel, so there's no risk to playing Oniromancy in round 1 for Miaman. But he's just going to open Dana. And that is 8 points of carryover. And Axis also doesn't have any control in his deck. So these are 2 low control decks. There is a Red Haze and a Diamondium Shackles. So I stand corrected. Do you play Shackles on this? I mean, there's a lot of cards you would rather, you kind of also want to play as Military. So that's like Istrid and Snowdrop. You know, with no removal, it's GG. GG for who, Kenry? Because, like, don't underestimate this carryover. And there's no Snowdrop in hand. Snowdrop is a big source of points. And you can't pincer for Snowdrop. So, like, Axis using Oniro to get Istrid might end up being a problem. Because Axis also needs to leader for a Frigate. Right now, there's no Frigate. I don't have any water! I gotta go get it after this game. Hey, Spud, how's it going? You know, still working at Panzer? Yeah. Round 1 Dana Harmony is troll. I'll die on that hill. I mean, I would say, Gossifer, that if Miaman and Paja disagreed with me on something Gwent related, I'd second guess myself. And I've seen both Miaman and Paja do this in many matchups. So it's cheesy, like it's maybe unhealthy. I voted to nerf this to 5. It used to be 6 power, so it could be answered. The thing about the carryover that Dana gives, though, is that, like, it's like Pirates, right? The more cards they play in round 1, the less carryover there is. But Miaman also chose not to poison the Istrid. So this Istrid's going to get some decent value. Axis is at a point where they are they don't want to play Griffin Witcher Mentors yet. Oh,
Up the tree you go, lad. Quick now.
You draw a Dahlia. What do you put back? I think you put back... Okay, we're clicking Istrid now. Like, you don't want to put back Piquant because you can't get it with Leader again. You want to put back these 2. Maybe this and this. I don't know. Rope. They kept the Piquant. Okay. The Istrid passive is also carryover. But clicking it at 4 might have been a mistake. Oh, now it's getting poisoned. Interesting. Yeah, so like he could have just clicked it at 5. There was no reason to. Right? Does this deck have a lock? Well, there's no lock, so you could have left it to 5. There was no there was no urgency to click. Like you already played the mentor, you could have just waited. Axis still needs a frigate. And they're passing here. Okay. I guess there's just too much harmony value on the board. Plus they got a poison out of Miaman. That's something. Miaman waited to play Dryads as long as possible because they wanted to keep getting carryover. And now they're wondering if they should play another card to get even more carryover. If Miaman's planning to go long round 3, yeah. Because clicking the Chameleons also boosts the Lake Guardian. So now that's a human, that's a beast, which means this will get boosted. What do you play as Miaman? Since you're going long round, you're going to Onira here for a dwarf. Since you don't have a dwarf in your hand, that makes sense. And it procs Harmony, so your Lake Guardian gets bigger. Okay, Miaman just says, I'm going to outpoint you in a long round. Axis can play Radovid and click it, and even play another card if they want to. Brought Bobka deck in tourney? It's a good deck for tourney play because it loves blue coin and it has, like, you know exactly what controls your opponent have, so you can maximize the value of your Istrid. So that round 1 Dana has given Miaman 3, 3, 6, 6 and 7, 13, 13 and 6, 19 points of carryover. If Miaman wins round 3 by 19 or less, then you know the Dana won the game. This is a good board background for Symbiosis. Whoa! Frigate? No way.
I'm an officer and a gentleman.
I mean, maybe we would have board clog issues in a long round 3 with it. But I didn't expect that to get played. I could be wrong. Maybe that's exactly what you should play. I'm not a military expert. I would say I know the basics. Sorry, just trying to do something on my phone real quick. It is hot. It is hot in here. Potato is cooking. Potato needs ventilation. Heat softens a potato. You can't have that. Okay, so Miaman has Scenario, Saskia, and Quarixis. That is, as they say, a fuck ton of points. Pardon my French. Meanwhile, oh, no Snowdrop in hand is... well, no, we got Onirimancy for that. But you would rather have a tutor for your military. Also, no decoy in hand is unfortunate. Thaler can be used. I don't think Thaler's going to get poisoned in 1 turn, so you just drop the Thaler. You, like, again, with this deck, you don't want to play Mentors until they have Adrenaline, if you can help it. That's the clinical term. Yep. Oh, I flag it. Watch yourself.
Who takes an interest in coppers? No one.
I'm going to start making Thanksgiving jokes. Yeah, there's Thaler, and Miaman responds by playing Mysteries of Loch Fane, which goes to 11. That's pretty high. I think he'll have to play Saskia next turn. I think that's how you get the most points from Saskia. Hey, what's Big Bird's favorite newspaper to read? It's the Tall Street Journal. You're welcome. You're welcome. Oh my lord, this heat is killing me. So Snowdrop
Leave while you still
is gonna get poisoned. Yep. Okay, so Miaman's fine with delaying Saskia for a turn. They would rather activate the chapter 1 so that Saskia gets boosted, I guess. Chat, who has more points here?
You won't take us alive!
Melly Telly or Harmony? Quorixis?
Quench your thirst.
I genuinely don't know. But Miaman seems to think Harmony, so that's probably the correct answer. He would know, I feel like. Yeah, and we see like the gajillion points combo of Quorixis, Dana, or Call of Harmony. This used to be I think this leader used to be Dana, right? But now Dana's a card. And leaders are just leaders. This is like a 1,000,000 point spawn, by the way. So not only did this play for 12 points on deploy, keep track of the other 2 cows and see how much they get boosted by the end of this. There is no more relics, so I guess what do you lock? I think this is what you lock, right? The problem is Miaman has a Purify. Oh, that's a rookie mistake, locking the Quorixis, because there's no more relics in this deck. So Quorixis can't proc again. So it's basically locking a Harmony 1. Which is something, but it's not great. There are only 2 units in the deck, Military and Priestess, but Military hasn't gotten drawn once. That's something about the way round 1 went for Axis, like, basically made it very difficult to get value. And he's struggling because he wants to play something other than his Griffin Witcher Mentors as his last card. But I think the plan is to play everything and then draw Thaler at the end. But I'm not sure it's happening. You'd lock the Chameleon. An argument against locking the Chameleon is that when he gets purified, those points are negated. Like the 3 damage from the lock is negated.
For your man!
Whereas on the Quorixis, at least the lock played for 3 points. But it doesn't, like, the lock gets purified, it does nothing either way. This way it played for 3 points. 3 points is more than 0. I think that's the logic. Now we see Adalia come down.
My great-granddaughter.
I'm not sure why we're stacking the range row. We should start putting things on the mail.
Be yourselves.
I guess he's
Always
counting.
better.
He's getting... It's going to be putting these 2 back. But these snowdrop points don't exist. They're gonna get poisoned, no matter what. I guess you could spawn a... No, Kudak would have to spawn next to snowdrop, which isn't happening. This is better than this because it also has a three power boost. Axis has 4 leader charges. So depending on how many bodies are on the board, that could be a lot of points.
To hit the mark, we aim above the mark.
Yeah, I'm not sure why we're like, yes, you need 4 spots in the melee row for your leaders.
From lovers.
I guess maybe he wanted to lock out the range row before the spawn. It's actually decent. It's a good engine for 4P. Oh, Gezerus. Right. True, this does reduce Gezerus value. I always forget about Gezerus.
Don't ever expect your opponents.
I guess we're gonna put Necromancy back in the deck at some point. Because we need to play Priestess. I guess we're just not playing Melitele. Oh, we're drawing Melitele with Thaler. That's the plan. Okay. Right. I think this is the Gezra's turn, right?
The wood shall turn against you.
No, we're gonna wait one more turn before playing Gezra's. Hey, sup, ladies? Yeah, Miaman's played in a few. Trusky's played in a few. Lario played in Tourney 100. Yeah, if you want to see them play, just
Tis our nightly duty.
go tell them. Tell them you'd like to see them play in this tournament. Or if you want, you can donate and just say the donation, like in your comment, just say it's for the tourney, and I'll add it to the cash prize for the tournament. And sometimes that gets more people to join. Hey, Parasol. Yes, this is currently being streamed on YouTube as well, so the VOD will be there, assuming YouTube doesn't break. Sometimes it breaks midstream, and I can't do anything about it. 143 to 60. I think Axis should not have played Necromancy there. This was more points than Necromancy, but maybe he wanted the space. Yeah, he wanted the space. That's what it is. Okay, he's going to leader Melitele 3 times. And then he's going to play Priestess on the back row. Priestess is already boosted, so... Can he make 90 points, which is what he needs? Or 100 points, really, in one turn. And he's running out of time. Yeah, he's not gonna make it.
The world is an open book.
Okay, he clicks the Thaler, and he doesn't get Military. He's got 11 points here, and he's going to play this on the... Oh, on the Doomed! No! maybe he knew it was over. He just wanted to follow the tag. But yeah, Military was going to be 15 points. Even if you drew the Military there, it wasn't going to be enough. 15 plus 11 is 26, and the game was more than that. So GG, Miaman ties up the series. Wins with Harmony against Military, which is probably to be expected. I'm not sure that Collusion would have done better necessarily. Maybe it would have. Maybe if you can bleed out Saskia and scenario, you win a round 3. But now Axis will get to play that from Blue Coin, and Miaman will either play Aristocrats or Off the Books. I'm expecting Off the Books, but I could be wrong. I didn't know how to play that game. You did good. Military is honestly not that easy to play. Like, it's hard to, like, there's a big difference between experienced military player and someone who isn't. There's a lot more you can do with it. Okay. It's a syndicate matchup.
Lots of prior experience. Worked with idiots my whole life.
It's not military, it's Babka? Okay, sorry. What does Babka mean? Does Babka mean like grandmother or something? I apologize. Playing Gwent in 2K26, yep. Gonna take a peek at the bracket. Looks like Asteroid won their series 2-0. Scaligawins beat Arkner 2-1. Youngface advanced against Ordermaster 2-0. Ninja Peng beat Evil Beetle 2-0. And Mega Daddy beat Mastigos 2-1. As always, you can type exclamation tourney to get to the bracket and the links, and the decks, sorry. I will post that on YouTube as well for those of you watching there.
My head's in the clouds.
Onager carries you hard. Nice, nice. This is a cool looking coin. It like sparkles.
Together, but don't get used to it.
Okay, so Miaman played Sesame. They've drawn Acherontia. They've drawn Sewer Raiders. Both players are thinning.
Back home.
I would say Miaman does not want to play Candle or Acherontia this round. Would prefer not to have to play Savolo this round, but might. Same with Bank. Like, these two cards are, you don't want to play them, but you will play them if you have to. When was V meta? When it first came out, it was all V all the time. It got the Death Wish leader nerfed. And now we see the criminals known as the Syndicate applying their degenerate ways on the board, raiding the sewers, terrorizing the populace, plundering the riches of the Kiontar. We got little orphans stealing money from God-fearing merchants. What kind of a degenerate person plays these decks? That person is Miaman. That person is Axis Kilgore. You don't know who to root for because everyone on board is a criminal. It's just gangs upon gangs upon gangs upon gangs. Where's the Law and Order deck? We need to bring some Nilfgaard Lock Fiesta to put these prisoners in jail. And now we see bleeds going out. Bloody good friends are bleeding the sewer raiders. 1 bleed, 2 bleed, 3 bleed, and now we're paying tribute to the King of Beggars because the King of Beggars must be given tribute. Thank you, Lich and Malphazon, for the sub. We see a yoink! Shady vendor into. Now we're stealing units. We're not longer just stealing money. We're stealing people. That's right. Human trafficking of underage kids is on display in Novigrad before your very eyes. What are the people doing about it? Absolutely nothing. They're just passing. 21-5, 1-0 for Axis Kilgore. Of course, classic King of Beggars gets drawn into hand. Let's see if he gets mulligan or not. There's a Morels being drawn and a Furco. Miaman loves Furco because it helps him get Sesame. He didn't thin out Flying Redanian yet. And he hasn't drawn Novigrad or Junior, but otherwise his hand is pretty good. Also, I think Axis's deck relies on poisons and Miaman has a Purify. That's going to be impactful. Here comes Novigrad for Axis. Well, Sam. How's it going? You have to make a clip manually. It's the Epstein Syndicate. You got it. Sam doing Sam things. Novigrad. Wait, why is there 2 Novigrads? How can there be 2 copies of the same city? Make it make sense, chat. Is one of them in the upside down? Is that what's going on? Hey, Sam. How was your nap? Alternate universe Novigrad?
3, 2, 1, go!
We have a bare knuckle brawler. Punching its way to victory. And eliminating a gang. I wonder what the Philippatar get us in this matchup. Like, I don't think Miaman would ever let Acherontia get yoinked like that. And aside from that, I mean, it's just spenders, right? And right now, this brawler is gonna remove all the gangs for Axis. I think Axis ideally wants to bleed out Acherontia and or Sesames. And I'm actually going to go grab a drink of water. So I apologize. BRB. Here we go. Okay, it was yoinked. And Miaman responds by playing Candle. And boosting Flying Redanian to 8 points. Stealing Redanian is also a play, but I think it was more important to make sure you can actually have gangs on the board. So this is Crown Splitter, Salamander, and Firestorm. There's 3 gangs on the board. Leader would give you a 4th. Oh, we're clicking Novigrad. This, you can't be happy with these choices here in this situation. It's going to be a self-poison just to get to 9 coins. Oh, and we're leadering. What was the hurry? Like, what does clicking and leadering accomplish now? We could have done it at the beginning of next turn. It just gives your opponent extra information and extra counterplay.
Man's got the wares if you've got the coin.
Like, you save those for the beginning of next turn, because now Miaman knows you've done those and can act accordingly. Miaman plays another Shady Vendor, gets another Sesame in the graveyard. Now it's at 6 and 5. Candle's been used, and everything is past pulling the strings range. I expect to see Bloody Good Friends. Did Miaman play Bank? Yeah, Miaman played Bank to get Novigrad. Miaman has more carryover on the board. One for the rich, one for the poor, obviously, like with every other real-life city. It's Novigrad and Dargiven. Yo, Mirak, how's it going? If it's green, you must click. That is the law. And that's why Miaman is such a degenerate. He loves to not click. He loves not clicking his leader charges. He loves not clicking his carryover.
The king don't know what honor
Firesword is tragic.
is for sure.
But why did we even pick Jacques to begin with? Why not King of Beggars? We don't have a blind eye. Oh, we do. We do have a blind eye. I guess it was all taken. All the tags were irrelevant. Okay, and Miaman just drops Acrontia now. He boosts it 12, which puts it past Yoink range or Junior range. If we had a Bloody Good Friends on the board, Miaman couldn't do this. So instead of playing Bank into Little Bird,
Only one of us will still stand by the end of the
Axis
day.
probably should have played Bloody Good Friends, and now Miaman's going to get Acrontia value. The other thing is, because Axis spent on the Jackal before, he doesn't have a lot of coins. Like, what you want to do is you want to have enough coins, use Bloody Good Friends to ping something down to 6 so you can then steal it. So if he had 6 coins here, he could click this and then yoink it. Okay. That's one of the really nice things about Bloody Good Friends in this deck, is not only is it 2 gang tags, but it also can ping cards. If opponent boosts a card to protect it from being yoinked, you can get it back. So Miaman's actually going to go for the double poison in one turn. And immediately eliminates this as a threat. And now Axis is kind of in trouble. Because they lost 2 tags, they can't yoink 6s anymore. Right? They got 1, 2, 4. They got 4 tags. I mean, I guess you can yoink a Furco and get some coins out of it. If you're just trying to value bleed at this point. 5. Firestorm Salamander. Crown Splitter. Okay, it is 5, you're right. So that means you only get 1 coin. That's actually worse. But you did get the Acrontia. The problem is, Miaman is perfectly happy in this situation. Because he's got 2 Sesames in the graveyard and a Novigrad on the board. And that's all he really wants. He's got full leader. All he needs now is an Oxenford Guard, and he'll just make all of the points. it won't even be close. Now, Candle's pretty high, and if okay, not with these draws, but if Axis gets better draws, specifically Siggy, he might be able to deny the guard and yoink spenders, because it's going to be harder to boost it. But Miaman has a bare knuckle brawler, so that brawler has to get juniored. Siggy? Oh, no Siggy. It's just Jacques. So having played Bank, I think the moment Axis lost this game was last round when he played Bank to play Little Bird. That Bank into Little Bird instead of playing Bloody Good Friends, I think was the moment. Now Miaman drops this knowing that there's no answer for it other than Junior. I guess we're gonna go and look for a 5. No,
Save humankind from what my visions portend.
stop it! Stop leadering! Oh my god. It's not like you have sesames in the graveyard you need to proc. Just leader at the beginning of the next turn.
How about this one?
No sesame for Miaman, but this is still 5 points. We have 3 tags on this side of the board. This would be a 4th. BGF has insanity. That's true. That's true. I overlooked that. Sorry. Because they boosted it with Little Bird. Fine. I like this Junior on the brawler. See what Miaman does in this situation. You just see a poison for coins and gets the Flying Redanian out. Over profit by 1 coin though. Instead, it's going to be Morales.
Crush you and all your kind.
Morales without tribute, just to remove the tag. I think in the situation you play Shady Vendor front row and try to go for Eventide to get another tag. We're going for Little Bird first. Got the Blind Eye tag, which we were going to get from King of Beggars anyway. But there's no other tag in the deck. Still a good spender. And we're spending to 0 for some reason. Here comes Savola.
Corpses everywhere.
Gets King of Beggars out. 2 and 3. He's gonna spend past the number of Yang. So there's 4 tags. Miaman spends to 5. We're just gonna be yoinking like a Shady Vendor or a Morales. And in fact, that's what we see. Morales gets yoinked. Probably click the Little Bird. Or save it to see if you can Shady Vendor. This does not have a tag. So. I know the points look close, but you have to remember, Miaman has 2 leader charges and 2 sesames. Like, this game is over.
It could very well be the deal of a lifetime.
Like, they could switch seats and like Miaman would be playing this side and Axel would be the other side and Miaman would lose. Wait, Payday's kind of good. Not really, because there's an Oxenford card and Miaman has an even number of coins. So, he won't actually... matter too much. Sam sending me reels while I'm streaming a tournament.
Not mine,
Classic
I swear.
Sam.
Got no idea how it got there.
But Miaman chooses not to. Okay, Miaman's gonna drop the guard, boosted by 7, and then click it once. So 9 coins. Still plenty. Or still the right amount. So, can Miaman get 26 points? I'm gonna say he gets 35 points. Actually, I lowballed it. It's gonna be a lot more. He does. He gets like 40 points. 40 plus points. There it is. So Miaman wins the series 2-1. But a good showing by Axis. And I think that was the last game of round 1. Yes, so now round 2 can begin. In round 2, we're going to be watching Mega Daddy versus Ekko Tianich. But I think. But there's also Chi-Chi versus Asteroid. Miaman will be playing Skellige Wins. But you can watch that on Miaman stream if you want to see that game. I want to show somebody else. Young Face and Ninja Peng is a good game. We do watch them a lot. But Mega Daddy's new, and Ekko hasn't played in a while, so let's go watch them. It was either, for me, it was either Chi-Chi Asteroid or Mega Daddy Ekko. You thought it would not be streamed? I mean, I can only do so much. So if you want to watch it, I believe Miaman is streaming right now. Yep. You can go see him play there. Good luck to everybody. Let's take a look at the decks. So, Mega Daddy brought Sunset Wanderer Madoc. Okay, so NG Madoc deck. We have over here a Congregate Igor deck. Wait a second. Is this Infinite Fire Sword? It kind of be. Where is it? There's one champion. So yeah, this is technically Infinite Fire Sword. There's one Scribe and 2 Knights. There's an Iteran though. Iteran's kind of spicy. I guess Iteran Fallen Knights could be good. Cool. We got Simla's hand buff with Francesca. Okay. And then we have Reavers. Let's fucking go. I love this lineup. Beautiful. What did Ekko bring? Ekko brought Fruits, Blaze of Glory, also Congregate. So the Fruits deck is Dandelion Arendite with Ghouls. Hang on. Did I started the round, right? And I'm observing? Okay. What? We got Iblerith. We got Cyclops. You met Sam on ladder today? Oh no. Or it's just cancer? Are you guys seeing it on ladder a lot? Just Ulrich Fallen Knights abuse? advice for you: watch the VOD. I pointed out some stuff in the Syndicate and Military games. But the Military deck has a pretty high skill cap. Try to catch Paja playing it. It loves blue coin, for example. That's something I didn't say in the VOD. You had some awkward hands, like, and then your frigate play. I don't know. I was surprised you gave up round 1. I think you want round control. You let Miaman go long round, and you don't have any control for his, like, you don't have a heat wave, and you don't really get to play your tall punish as your finisher. You have other things you need to do, so you can't just see round control that easily. You want to bleed. You want to give it. You want to be in adrenaline range a lot. So you got to just get better at the macro of that deck. And then I think there was one mistake in the Syndicate game that cost you, which is not playing Bloody Good Friends. You played Bank into Little Bird, and then you didn't have Bank for Siggy because of it. Yeah. Miaman thought the same thing. Miaman thought, I could win the long round. He was right. But it's really good practice, right? Just remember, if I can beat Miaman, you can too. Anyone can. Here's a Blaze of Glory deck. It's got Mega Daddy. Are you there? Maybe they're still looking at decks. You can't? I've started the round. You do what, Rusma? So go to this page, Mega Daddy, and you should be able to click one of these leaders and then click ban. Just like you did last time. You can ban. Oh, okay, yeah, you got a sword. If he can ban, revoke his power. Well, the thing is, Rusma has a sword, and you don't have a VIP badge in my chat. So, yep, I saw that coming. Bye. See you in 5 minutes. Ugh. Just walked head first into that one. Like, what did you think was gonna concede? I really want to see this deck in action. I hope I get to see it. This is just Hewlin, Compass. It was this Congregate that Ekko cooked up. Ah, Ekko has always been a fan of Golden Necker Congregate, and now that he can play Ulrich in it, it's no surprise that he's brought it. And then Uprising with Commander's Horn. So this is a Meave Swarm deck with a nerfed Meave. Cool. What are the bans? Reavers got banned, and damn it, Fruits got banned. The second I said I hope I get to see this, I should have known. I should have known it would get banned. What could you do? Like, have fun.
Control the docks, control the city.
Oh. I can revoke his sword. Simple. You can, as an American, we believe in legalized bribery. So whatever you want, we'll do it for a price. You want Rusma permaband? Just got to pay the price. Anything is possible when you're rich. Hey, listen. Don't disrespect my culture, Rusma. I don't come to your stream and talk about how I break my spaghetti before I drop it in the tub of water and put it in the microwave. You don't tell me that I shouldn't take bribes. Respect my cultural heritage, okay? So Congregate versus Maddock. This should be an interesting game.
If we're to murder and pillage to survive, then so be it.
Yeah. USA. Don't make me bring a slice of pizza and put ketchup on it while you watch.
Quartermaster of the Order.
By denying penance, you confirm your...
Don't we have a frog? Yeah, there it is.
Yes, you! Have you made your offering?
All right. We have Muzzle stealing Lieutenant Von Hurst. Scribe is on the board. Alive and kicking. And this disciple is still alive. Oh.
Idle hands are evil's playthings.
What was that ding from? I don't even know. What happened? Sometimes my computer makes noises that I don't understand. A second Maddock. So Ekko runs Ring of Favor in this deck because he wants to win round one. Like it's very important to him. He's gonna do a leader charge, another leader charge, and then he's gonna play Mercenary Contract into Helvine.
Whosoever defiles himself
Yes,
with the
you!
practice of
Have you
Helvine
made your
deserves
offering?
no mercy.
Yeah, I don't think Maddock can ever catch up in points here, so it was a good decision to pass. Possibly an overcommit by Ekko, but maybe they believe they win a long round anyway. I lost credibility as Italian when I got connected with pizza kebab. Okay. Do you have a picture of this? Because it sounds like it could be good. Go to meal with your thermostat at 3 a.m. But like few things aren't. Like I've had some like cheeseburgers at 3 a.m. that tasted like heaven. And then I've gone to that same place again, sober, and it was not good. It was not good. Okay, so Ekko has Golden Necker. That's good. Doesn't have Siri Nova. There's also a Boris in this thing. I remember now. What a Chad deck. So okay, I'm still stuck on this pizza kebab thing. So it's pizza dough, and then instead of are there tomatoes, or is it just like a doner kebab meat?
Novigrad's built.
Oh, what kind of sauce we talking about here?
You're worse than children.
Every time they say words, this is the best thing I ever tasted in my life. Oh, we see a pass. There's a Johnny, and then Ekko just passes. Oh, I'm not playing the Ophiri Merchant there. Come on, you gotta play Ophiri.
Catch!
Gotta believe in the heart of the cards. There's one artifact in this deck, so that's a brick if it gets drawn. But so far, so good. Draws 3 bronze engines. It's missing Boris. But he's got excommunication. There's also there's 2 specials in the deck. There's a D-Shackles and a Damnation. Kebab pizza is good. Okay, there it is. What is that, like a yogurt sauce or what? What are, I mean, I totally eat it. 100% would eat. Later, tomato sauce, kebab on top, and then you can put everything on. Okay, but to me, that's just like a hero that you like laid flat. But I guess I'm being pedantic. To me, it's not a pizza unless it's like bread, then sauce, then a topping.
Gonna need 3 buckets of nails and a tub full of pegs.
I honestly don't even know if I like agree with chicken on pizza. So I'm kind of a nerd about it. Mix a mayo yogurt with garlic and that sounds fire, Old Grey. That sounds amazing. But I mean, who am I? Like, I can't really talk. People here put ranch on their pizza. So. Sounds good if it's a kebab pizza instead of flat gyro. Yeah. Right. No. Like, that's a pastry. Like Nutella on like a dough that's been baked in a brick fire oven sounds fantastic. I would totally eat a whole like 16-inch slab of that, but I just wouldn't call it pizza.
I like you whether you like it or not.
No, it's not Nutella on pizza. It's Nutella on bread, which is good. Okay, not everything that's made of bread and has stuff on it is a pizza. Also, if you ever come visit me, you need to bring me some Italian Nutella. Because I'm pretty sure the Nutella we get here is different. Like, we use, like, corn syrup and shit. I need that good. Diabetes, here I go. They call pizza different as pizza? I mean, if my grandmother had wheels, she would be a bike. What do you... It's not... You can't just call something.
That one! He venerates not the fire!
The tongue can conceal the truth. The eyes.
Don't put Nutella on meat. It's got sugar in it. It's mostly sugar, actually. It's like the #1 ingredient of Nutella is sugar.
Don't you worry yourself, your grace.
No leader charges left for Ekko. And no Helveed. It's gonna be hard to get a swarm going, but these two have survived. Are we gonna see a blacksmith now?
Listen, I just work here.
Oh. It's 8 because he wants people to play Golden Necker and have a damnation target. The problem is a bomb's coming and Maddox, so using all your coins was probably not like the best move. You should have saved coins and then boosted something the same turn that you're gonna play Damnation. Nine is Ulrich, right? Yeah, Ekko's gonna have coin problems. This Doedric is kind of smurfing too, because every turn it can draw a card and then put a card back from over here. There's a Swears that can steal a 3, so Ekko has to play around that. Not looking great for Ekko. Because his DS Ire is like 6 points now. I mean, to be fair, this is a pretty terrible matchup for Congregate. But he needed his Halved, like, for this round, and he doesn't have it. He also doesn't have a Tall Punish.
Not all battles need end in bloodshed.
Pizza Bianca. So does the word pizza just mean like flat bread? Like what's the literal meaning of pizza? $66 to 8 points. I'm not talking about it because it's yeah, okay. Ekko agrees. So Mega Daddy wins the first game. Hammy white bread is fucking delicious. Yeah, I mean, fresh bread is just goated. You can make at home. It's not hard, and it like will taste like the best thing you've ever had. It helps to have an oven that can get hot. Like most electric ovens here get to like 500 if you're lucky. Usually like 450. And of course, as soon as you open the door, like a lot of the heat gets out. So you need to like leave it on for an hour with a pizza stone and a stainless steel like heat absorption thing in there. And it's still not the same as like a wood, like a proper pizza oven. If you have a 600-degree oven, you make some fantastic bread in it. It's kind of crazy, like how much of a difference there is between bread that's been like sitting there for a day, or you bought from the store, and bread that's like fresh. You don't even need something on top of it? No, but it's usually better with some sort of something, like olive oil or cheese or something.
Hark, these are the words of scripture.
Look at this nerf captain. This is more like a Demon Pirate Private.
It's a flower, a quarter of a stick.
Corporal first class. So Lieutenant Von Hurst and Cleric of the Flaming Rose on the board. Von Hurst gets answered with a decoction, Gigascorp decoction. Makes sense. That's a 2-point a turn engine that also creates bodies. So it's a lot of value.
I curse your name! I damn your soul!
This is when we get to see what the point of Iteran is in this deck. And right now, Ekko has 3 damage. Ooh. That was not great. I should have, I'm sorry, I should have seen what the choices were.
That might even be amusing.
Here comes Koro.
Crack and eat me ghoulies. Looky here.
We have a Fallen Knight. And 1 leader charge. Really also transformed. I guess transformed because there's a Koro on the board. Hewlin means... Well, there is a pirate in the graveyard. That wasn't from Hewlin.
The fire.
Congregation was played. We have Miaman into Freya's Blessing. Would be Svalbard Priest. Oh, these are also pirates. Okay. So by resurrecting the Demon Pirate Captain, Ekko guaranteed that he got a boat builder, which was 6 extra points. But still, like this boat essentially played for 7. Because his armor is not really useful in this matchup. And Mega just passes.
Hey, listen here.
I guess his hand was too good after that. Pasta is like pizza. What are we saying at this point? Oh. Right, it's an ingredient. Just like rice is an ingredient. Well, I would rather eat just plain rice than eat just plain pasta. Pasta needs at least 1 day, like even if it's just like olive oil or butter. But like plain white rice, you can just eat. You could just eat it as long as it's like been salted, I guess. Pineapples? Oh, I'm sorry, man. I'm sorry, Liquid. There are things we tolerate and there's things we don't. There's a limit. There's a limit to what you're allowed to say.
Cast off decadence. Renounce sin.
Pasta with ketchup? Oh god, stop. Alright, no, you've now ruined my appetite. Congratulations.
But she brooks no insult.
Old Grey, watch yourself. Watch yourself.
How low we have fallen.
Potatoes are not a topping. They're sentient beings with feelings.
They're sailing into cliffs just to
And even if they weren't, potatoes are a base. They're the fundamental ingredients. Everything else is a topping. They're the heart and soul of every meal. Hey, Maxim. No, ketchup is good in some things. It's just not on pasta or pizza. Like, a lot of the people that are like ketchup hipsters are like, oh no, I prefer a chipotle aioli to ketchup. Like, oh, I prefer the special sauce. It's like, do you know that that's most of the time that's just like mayo with a little bit of ketchup and some garlic powder or some shit? Like, it's ketchup is just tomato and like some vinegar and salt. Like, it's not some weird magical thing. Italian, Asian, and Russian all disagree on what carbo food is best. Do they? Potato on pizza Bianca.
No time to lose.
The eternal fire lights our
Remove
way.
his cowl, then his ears.
How low So we have fallen.
How about we put you in an oven and turn it on, old Gray? Huh? How about we put you in a dry sauna till you lose 50 pounds? The fuck? Alright, so we see Hjalmar, leader Jutta Hjalmar for a gajillion points. And then pass by Ekko. Probably a good pass.
Oh, that crowds the gates you'll
We're gonna have to see one leader, I believe, to get ahead.
That one! He venerates not the fire!
Can't stand white rice? That's fine. But you probably haven't had it well made. Like, there's a big difference between well-made white rice and like what you like get in a Chinese buffet and what you get at like a white person's house who just like pours it out of the bag and boils it for 15 minutes.
You are worthy neither of mercy nor forgiveness.
I was in Japan, I assume. So personally, I don't like basic like just plain sushi rice by itself. I don't really think it makes for good eating. You need to like dip it or top it with something because it's I don't think much salt is added to it, and it's made to be like smushed, right? Whereas like a basmati rice is different. Yeah, without washing. Which you don't want to wash that kind of rice because you want to keep the sticky coating on purpose.
What? 3 more copies?
Yeah, exactly, Liquid. Exactly. Or just like a fried egg on top of some white rice is so good. Just let the yolk just break and go into it. It's so good. He waved to answer the scribe. Did we miss a card over here? Yeah, we missed Helvi.
Yes, you!
That's something.
Have you made your offering?
What's Ekko gonna Fukusia? They missed Berna. Ekko missed Berna. So I think we're gonna see Boral here. No, it's just Hjalmar. Answer the Fallen Knight. And the rain's gonna not remove any targets. That was a little unlucky that it didn't hit Furco, because his Furco is gonna be 2 points.
Holger Blackhand's taking on new Swabbies.
Yeah, there's the Berna. So Compass is gonna end up playing just Hewlett, which isn't great.
The righteous will endure.
Will Mega win this? No. He just needs 3 points and Hewlett is more than enough. So missing Helveed and Bank was kind of tragic for Mega. But also, Ekko did a pretty heavy bleed in round 2 and forced out like the Igor and
Your father will take
Iteran and whatnot. So it's a classic example of like a long round swarm deck versus a point slammy deck. What you gotta do is you gotta use your tempo to bleed out some of their swarm and their combo. So now that ties up the series 1-1. Mirin, salt, sugar, sesame oil mixed together. Yes. Scandinavian can't be proud of their food? Why not? They just make bullshit. You don't like fermented fish? Hey, Sippy. Russians are proud of their food culture? Is it so like how? I mean, even within Russia, there's like a lot of ethnicities, right? I imagine there's probably different, like it's a big country. I imagine there's lots of different types of cuisine all across the, like if it's anything like India or China. Italians are pretty loud about it, so maybe that's what. Oh, Kepko's not in the tournament today. Saturday 3 would be a good time to see how the nerfs impacted my decks. Oh, I'm sorry, man. You don't think Russians are as proud as Italians of their food? Yeah, just because like Italians are, like we have a stereotype of like Italians having strong opinions about pasta and pizza.
Onward!
Doesn't mean that
Attack!
like Russians aren't necessarily proud of their food either. It's just a stereotype. We had gastronomic festival where there was food from different states. It was strange sometimes. Yeah. Honestly, like most places, there's huge variety. Even in smaller countries, so I'm not surprised. What even is American food culture? Just some burgers? Well, we invented obviously the hamburger, the pizza, the barbecue, the Mexican food. We invented that. We invented Chinese food. What else?
Who spilled my ink?
You could argue we invented Italian food. What do you mean, Flaggy?
Dark clouds gather over to
No, American cuisine is mostly about fusion. If there is such a thing. But like, okay, barbecue, like ribs is an American thing. We can claim that one. There's a lot of volunteers on this board. What's going on? It's like turn 2 and there's already 16 little Temerians sitting here. So Bryce will say, yeah, for sure.
Finally.
In the States, like the difference in cuisine is a lot of to do with like which other cultures are present in a region.
Yes, you! Have you made your offering?
So like in New England, you know, there's certain types of immigrants, so there's certain kind of food you can get there, right? And like in Florida, you get like lots of Cuban-inspired cuisine, and in Texas, you have lots of Tex-Mex, and on like the West Coast, you have a lot of Asian fusion and like flavors. It's just different. In my experience, the best food I've had has always been in like cities that have a lot of travel in them and a lot of cultures mixed. Like New Orleans has amazing food, right? New York has great food. Like Houston has lots of great food. Wherever you have lots of like travel, tourism, immigration, and like fusion of cultures, because like you get to see all like over time people experience all the different ingredients, and they're like, that thing tastes really good from that meal, and take this thing that tastes really good from this meal. Dumplings, the variation is generally the most signature food in most states. In the most states where? We need Full Tilt to teach us about British food? Do we though? In most states in Russia. Gotcha. Dumplings are a big thing. I didn't even know that. That's cool.
My great-granddaughter will do great.
So like everybody has their own take on dumplings. A lot of variety.
To trading, fisting.
That makes sense.
Fire, protect us.
When it's cold, I love dumplings, right? Because like, I don't know what Russian dumplings are like, but like the Chinese dumplings I have is like the hot soup inside of it, like really warms you up.
I'm an officer and a gentleman.
So Ekko won round one pretty comfortably. And he's gonna do a big bleed again. Mega is trying to play Firesworn again. Lucky for Mega, Ekko doesn't have Mead in hand. If Ekko had Mead, this would be a whole other issue.
Yes, nothing quite
Also,
like
between
my
Gun
boss.
Banner and the
They ordered
Siege
me.
Master
I've got to get these goods.
and Natalis into Boiling Oil, Ekko has some, and like Roach and Knickers, Ekko has thinned so much. Russian dumpling is Palmeni. Am I saying that right? Why are you talking about food when it's late evening here? But I'm sorry, Pio. Blame Rusma. They started this. So this time, no Iteran in hand. Iteran is good with... Wait. No, Iteran was played. Iteran was played, and then... How was it removed? Three damage from a lens connect. And then what?
No audiences.
Oh, another one? Double lens connect. So Mega's whole like Iteran value prop is you play the Mega Scope, then you drop the Iteran so you get an extra Fallen Knight. But that seems pretty terrible. Like you could replace the Iteran with an Ulrich in this deck and like get rid of the Alzur Thunder. I think it would be better.
Fire, protect
But now
us.
there's an Igor on the board. So Ekko is mostly just working to shorten round length. He's got Hubert in hand with one charge and he kept it, I think. That's pretty smart. Because now he can have it in round 3. Like, these are both Swarm decks, but I think Ekko's Swarm deck has a better short round. So it makes sense that he's bleeding heavily. But this frigate's 2 points, this is 3, this is another 2. 7. This Geralt is 12.
Let's get this over
Yeah.
with.
You want to play like heavy tempo cards when you're bleeding in round 2 against a deck like this. Because you want to be able to pass and then require that they play 2 cards, and ideally 2 important cards. This Damnation seems a little sus to me.
Come at me if you
Like, you could have Damnation in 8 and gotten Hemmelfart, and I think that's better. This is the problem with Igor and with Congregate Leader, is like, you run out of coins. This deck doesn't have much coin generation. Usually the coins come from Scribes, and one Scribe is already in the graveyard. This deck only runs one Scribe anyway. So, like, he's got this Eternal Fire Disciple, he can't even click it. Even in deck, he doesn't have much in the way of coin generation.
It would have put the bloody vodka.
Hey, Max Capane. France and Spain have the best cuisine in the world, it's just how it is. I think that's an opinion. And, like, I personally, I love French pastries, but I'm not a big fan of French food.
He venerates not the fire.
Don't think it's that good. I think it's just a lot of butter.
Belly or throat.
And I think it's very hard for a person to say what the best cuisine in the world is. Because you kind of have to have traveled the world a lot and tried everything a lot
give what we demand, and we'll not have
to even
a hair
like
on
feel
your
qualified
wench's
to say
head.
that. Most people haven't. So Ekko played this back row. Will he play another card to be able to click it? It's still an 8-point click. But then he needs to then draw a Kidwinny Sergeant. I mean, he's drawing it, I guess. You can always AA it as well. Right? No. Second AA was played. There's new comment as tactical. It's tongue-in-cheek tactical retreat, okay.
You are worthy neither of mercy nor forgiveness.
Yeah, so Ekko passes with one card in hand. Mega's just going to play DS Ire, and that should catch him up. Right? There's 8 and 5. Well, is there a 3 he can kill? Yeah, there's Metallic. 8 and 5, 13. And then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 7, 8, 9, 10. 23 points. That's enough. That's enough. DS Ire is enough. If they're trying to decide whether they should keep this, like I think this is actually better in the short round than DS Ire. Liquid, are you Italian? I did not know that. Or do you live there? Yes. Thoughts on Resident Evil so far? Sam said it was too short. He was sad that it was over. This chat is now a food chat. There's a potato on the screen and everybody's talking about sushi and pizza and Indian food and spices. And rest in peace to anybody who was fasting. Decided to come watch a card game tournament.
The eternal fire.
Happy Ramadan, nerds.
Have you made your offering?
How low we have fallen.
It's war you want? Then war you shall have.
Who wins this? I genuinely don't know.
Trading, fisting, eternal fire, protect us.
Tito's the goat of ending famines 400 years ago.
Eternal fire shall consume all that is impure.
There's also even a bank
He venerates not the
for
fire.
Gregory. So, yeah, no, I think Mega has this. The bleed wasn't enough.
In the order's
Gregory
name, I
is
confiscate these
so many
goods.
points. So it looks like Mega is going to be beating out Ekko and advancing to the next round. Beating him with Fire Sword. And, like, Ekko is a Congregate specialist.
Gold shines brightest in the presence
Or
of
a
fire.
Congregate enthusiast. That's quite the storyline.
The city is ravaged by rot.
Should have listened to me, old lady.
This is like a very beautifully crafted finisher where you have exactly 5 cards for Commander's Horn, right?
Black clad hens.
It's a lot of points. But Gregory is just better. Oh, he doesn't find Greg! Gregory is not in the top 5 cards. Congregates lack a coin, strikes again. Oof. So now it's what? It's DS Ire? Or is it Congregation? I think it's Congregation because you can spend with this.
Remove
That's
his
still a lot of
mouth
points.
and his ears.
Yeah. Horn isn't going to beat 20 points.
Bring no sin.
$58-70. So Mega wins the series 2-1. Knocks out Ekko. Well, when people say sushi, they mean the fish. They mean sashimi. They don't mean just the rice, though. Yep, Heatwave instead of Horny probably would have won. You think so? Pretty sure they mean the rice. Yeah, let's go eat some smushy white rice for dinner. Said no one ever. That's not true. But you know what I'm saying. I gotta close all these like Wikipedia tabs of food so we can look at the bracket. If there's a game 3 between Chi-Chi and Ash, we'll watch that. Otherwise, we'll be watching Miaman versus... Looks like Miaman beats Skellige wins 2-0. So... maybe this game? I don't know. I'm changeable. Thank you. Yeah, so it's a Knights or Brutal Tactics versus Soldiers or Pat Salad Fury. This is the deciding game for Asteroid versus Chi-Chi. The winner gets to play against Miaman. Traditional Japanese made with vinegared rice, typically seasoned with sugar and salt, and combined with a variety of ingredients such as seafood, vegetables.
You've talked enough.
Poor fish. They just want to live, man. Okay, so Ash is playing Harmony with Popko. Simless scenario. No Saskia. It was just Brahan. I believe this is the version Pajo has been playing. It lost the provision, so I don't know how that was adjusted. Maybe like a 5P was cut. Placed before P. And then on this side, we have Chi-Chi's Soldiers deck. With Nausicaa, we got a Bacala, we got a Fawn, post-nerf for Fawn. All gods for Nausicaa Brigades. And there's got to be 2 offerings in this deck, right? Yeah, there they are. But they're not in hand. There's a Cursed Scroll. Or is this... No, it's Maxi. We're playing Maxi. Fawn is on top, followed by Brigades. It's not because you're gonna draw into
Your
them.
magic
I
can't
think you
turn
shuffle
me.
this.
No magic can.
Imitated crab. Crabs and stuff here are just in the fish category. It's like an Elden Ring Attack on Titan mashup thing, yeah. It's like imitation crab is like a chicken nugget. All right, don't worry about it too much. Just eat it. If you like it, eat it. It's not like it's like artificial. It's made from fish. It's unhealthy? Says you. Define healthy. Define un. So leader charge used by Ash round 1 to move the light cap. Because otherwise I think assassination would have answered Pofko, and that's probably worth it. Protecting the Pofko. And disabling a 2-point a turn engine. But, well, it doesn't disable it. Like, Chi-Chi can just move it. The Chi-Chi could literally just leader this and then assassinate the Pofko. You can play battle stations here. You can play battle stations into, like, crossbow assassination. Or lots of things. I don't know. We'll see what he does. Imitation rice grown artificially instead of being allowed to develop naturally in the wild. Yeah. Go gather your rice from, you know, the rice that grows naturally out in the fields. Not this like industrially produced rice. Go pick up the grains one by one with your hands.
Elven farming.
So Chi-Chi's doesn't like seem super invested in fighting for round control. Otherwise, he would be playing engines instead of these point slap, like these static cards. I think maybe he was hoping to win the round without having to commit too much. Because Ash hasn't really committed a lot either. Ash chose not to play Dana round 1. Probably a surprising thing to me. Maybe because there's assassination. But Dana leader is like would have forced a heat wave. That's the only response. That might have been the play, honestly. Simless. Ash is going to play Simless now.
You are no lunet of mine.
Okay. Yeah, pick up the grain one by one. Don't use any artificial tools, just only your hands allowed.
Riot! Right, fine.
A lot of vegan food in Asia. I also have the imitation meat. I've had like some Like, I've had Impossible burgers and stuff. Like, they're fine. But also, like, a bean burger or a mushroom burger is also fine. Like, I don't know why we gotta pretend it's meat. You can have lots of, like tasty vegetables and just not call it something else. Like, if you want to have a slice of turkey and crisp it and enjoy it, you don't have to call it turkey bacon. Just call it a turkey strip, or I don't know. Even Dex out match, yeah. Dex submissions are always open until the tournament starts, which was 2 hours and 17 minutes ago. So Ash, because he had 2 Harmony engines, has kind of gradually crept ahead. And pretty soon Chichi's going to have to choose if he wants to play battle stations or not. I think Chichi right now can just play a crossbow and then use 1 leader charge. Crossbow will disable the skirmisher. But he's been putting stuff on the melee row, and there is a Gezrus in Ash's hand that we can see. Why is he playing soldiers? Why not? What's wrong with soldiers?
What are they without their armor?
So we do see battle stations finally used. Takes out the Popco. And he's just hoping that something pings the skirmisher, but it didn't. Yeah. I'm not sure I like that play. I think you play a crossbow and 1 leader charge, and you could always battle stations the next turn if you had to. So now your biggest tempo move is gone, and you're playing against Harmony, which has Scenario and Gezrus. Ash is trying to decide what to play. Now we're playing the round 1 Dana. And we're leadering it? But Assassination's gone. There's only 1 assassination in the deck. How is he going to kill a 5? I guess it was to tie up the score? Like, Ash didn't get ahead. I think that's a misplay. Yeah, Chi-Chi just takes the pass. I think Ash will just play an elf. And honestly, this is still perfectly fine for Ash.
Blue Mountains!
He just, like, that leader was unnecessary. Hey, Oversell, how's it going? New stream title, thank you. It's round 2. Get cardio. All right. Hey, Depression. How's it going? I'll do it after this game. Or can I do it during the game? Can I cast this game while squatting? All right, so we see Maleda get played. Nope, the camera does not abide. I have to like stand really far back. Yes. Heart rate going up. And now we see Maleda on the board, and Chi-Chi is struggling to find what to play. He's thinking about playing Bakala. He's got Offering in hand. He's got a Heat Wave I don't know why I'm saying these cards. He could just play Sergeant. It's McCoy. He's going to put an infusion on the enemy unit. He's got a Marine. He's picking what card to pull up. He doesn't know the order of his deck, or maybe he does. I don't remember. No, he didn't. He's got Barricade on his Marine. And my chair is messed up.
For your bed!
Alright. He became very tiny, yes. Now he's back to normal size. Yeah, see, I exercised, and that made me larger. Uh-oh. Alright. Where are we at? There's a Gezris. Why do we play Milena in this deck? Offering. So Chi-Chi, if he plays a soldier, it will thin both Nausicaa brigades. But right now he hasn't needed to yet. He does have a Purify or Poisons. He's got that going for it. You're lucky there's a cooldown on it. Yeah.
Hush.
Smart potato.
Growl.
Smart potato thought of these things. You guys requested a hype cast. Okay. We didn't. Did he infuse anything? Did he infuse the same thing that he offered? I don't understand. Maybe he infused it to get it to 4 and then he could offer again. I guess Milena is kind of useful for Gezris. He's going to get locked and then the brigades are going to pop out. And I think Chi-Chi is doing alright. Because Dana's gone, Gezris is gone. And he still has a little bit of carryover. He doesn't have battle stations though. Soldiers take a while to pay off. Infusion got purified. By what? Oh, he plays 2 sappers. That's interesting. Why? He played both sappers. One as a throwing round 1 and one to replace an infusion. And now his Gezris is locked. That can't be the right play. Art. There's a few people that have it. I had to pause it. Shokiri. I'll find you a picture of him. Maybe one that won't make me depressed. He's Kitty on a red blanket, chilling on the couch. Thank you. Rest in peace, Torpedo. Sage Burge indeed. I think Ash is considering playing another card, but he really can't.
I divined this move from a sparrow's innards.
So Ash kind of faked the poison. He doesn't actually have a second poison. This is good with Bran as well. I'm kind of sold on this Milena now. I think the Milena edition is nice. Yo, thanks for the sub, Art.
Go ahead, move around all you want. It'll hurt more.
Is Ash trying to 2-0 here? He's gonna play His gnome as his last card? This is a weird finisher, a 4-point finisher.
We conquered
Thank you for the
Kessel.
11 months.
This Northern scum are no better.
Appreciate it, Art. Yeah, like the Marine was an engine, so I can understand wanting to get it gone. But that didn't seem like it was worth it. It was kind of a desperation card, I guess. At least he kept a Harmony card for a scenario, which he top decks like a boss. There's a Chameleon that got boosted a bunch. How did that happen? He mulliganed the Chameleon last round and he draws it again? He's mulligan... What kind of a... Okay. Guess he wants Lake Guardian. Does not get it. The problem is Scenario's gonna get heat waved. And then what? Exactly, Percival. I don't think that was the best play.
My eyes are up here.
Topaz, ruby, sapphire, any ye desire. Alba!
Antherion, like this got locked. Its offering is a brick. So there is that. You just play Sergeant now. But with like leader charges and Bakala, like this is more than enough points. And there's a pawn for also like 6 plus 3 points. He's even going to get value from his offering. Because this doesn't get boosted by scenario because there's no scenario. Okay. So Chi-Chi wins 2-1 against Ash and advances to the semifinals. Where he'll be playing against Miaman. Then Ninja Pang is going to be playing against Mega. Type 1 or 2 for which series you want us to watch. Type 1 for Chi-Chi Miaman, type 2 for Ninja Pang Mega. I see a 1, I see a 2, I see 3 dickheads. I see 1, 1, 1, 1. Okay, everybody wants to see Miaman. Thank you, Easy. Appreciate it. Okay, he votes 2. You can emote on mobile, can't you? Don't let being on a phone get in the way of a good BM. I'm pretty sure you can emote on mobile. Somebody confirm. Wait, what was that fruit stack that I thought was interesting? Want to save it for maybe if I play some. Because I got to get to pro rank this season just so I can vote for Abordage Nerf. Surely my 1 vote will be the difference. Okay, so Chi-Chi brought fruits, Portal, Mamuna fruits, with 1 Cyclops and Ethereal. Soldiers, All God, which we just saw. He brought Warriors with 2 Abordage, Drake Bondu, and of course Stockpile Henselt with 1 Secret Service and Maxi. I was checking for the soldiers. Round has started. So, if you're Miaman in this situation, what do you ban? You have Harmony with like just some poisons. You got Aristocrats. You got Off the Book Sesame, and you have Golden Necker Relics. You ban Stockpile, Warriors. You ban Soldiers, or do you ban Fruits? These 2 are kind of control-y. These 2 just have a lot of tempo. It's like you ban Stockpile. Mia bans the 6 faction that's not on the list and wins anyway. I mean, Mia got knocked out last time he joined my tournament, so he's favored, but he's not. It's not a foregone conclusion. And in the other match, Ninja's playing against Mega. That'll be interesting to see as well. So the winner of them plays against the winner of this, because that's how brackets work. Casting top tier analysis. You like watching Mia? I like watching Mia. Yeah, Sam, why are you so toxic? Wait. R35. Was it Sam-LH or was it Sam LH420 that you played against? How you doing, Manu? Hope you're having a good weekend. I'm not a big fan of the Price of Power soundtrack. Heart to Stone, on the other hand. You're in Dubai. Oh, shit. Stay safe, my friend. Avoid any U.S. military bases, I guess. What? No. It's on cooldown, surely. Wait. Did you actually... Was it actually you, Fleggy? If Mia losers out of the losers bracket, brother, Miaman streams like long streams. If you really want to watch him that badly, just watch him play. Over-explain this game. Okay, so Miaman's playing Golden Necker Relics. Relic is a tag. Tags are a thing you see on cards. Cards are things that you play. This card is called the Self-Eater. It has 5 power and it costs 5 beer. If you want to put this in your army, you need to provide 5 beer and red. The tag is Relict. So, Miaman started off by playing Royal Decree. Miaman missed Self-Eaters and missed Operator. And so he had to play Royal Decree into Self-Eater and he gave it the Crystal Skull. That's this. That's a status. A status is a thing that you can put on cards. Cards are things that you play. We've been over this. Try to keep up. This card is hungry. He's eating his own toes because toes are delicious. Let me show you. Just kidding. This is not that kind of... Subscribe to my OnlyFans for more toe eating content. You have trouble with the Laplace transform? Well, you're in the wrong fucking stream for that. So, Chi-Chi responds by playing Battle Station. Gwent is the 1 card per turn card game, but unless you're a Nilfgaard, you can play Battle Stations. And then you play 2 cards, you draw 2 cards, and you order a pizza from DoorDash. So, Miaman responds by immediately splitting Self-Eater and then playing the Horsies. The Horsies are also relics. Relic is a tag. Tag is a category you see on the card. It's the first category always on the card. These are humans. That's their tag. The Horsies, because they're relics, make the Toe Eaters get the boosty boost, but not the green boosty boost, but like the white boosty boost. So this was 2, now it's a 4. Initially it was a 5, but it split and became 2, and then a Horsey was played and it went to 3, and another Horsey was played, so it went to 4. So now this is 4. This is also 4, but it's actually 7 because this Horsey boosted this card. This Horsey has an activity that says boost an allied unit by 3. A unit is a card that's on the board. This is a unit. This is a unit. This is not a unit. This is a scary face with a green button. It's called an artifact. Artifacts have the beer icon on them with a little gem, a goblet of beer with gem. This is a special. Specials are fire. No, I mean, they have the fire icon. That special killed the Toe Eater that was at 4 power, not the one that was at 7 power, because that special can only kill something that's at 4 power. 3, 4, or less power. Power is the number you see on the card. Cards are the things you see in the game, some of which are units. You can only target units with this card, so that's why it says destroy a unit with 4 or less power. When you do, you get to boost a unit in your deck by 2 power. That unit is a Vaughn. A Vaughn is a card. Cards are things you play in this game. This card happens to have the human tag. It also has the soldier tag. This is the primary category. This is the other category. It was 4 power, but now it's 6. Why? Because offering. Offering made this card be 6. Any questions? Is 3 less than 4? Depends. If you owe someone $3, then yes. Sorry. Then no. 3 is more than 4. I've got stocks here. All right, and now we see the most creative deck building of all time. First, you play soldiers, and then you play soldiers. You also play soldiers. You play sergeants with sergeants, and then you use Ramon to play another sergeant because 10 for 6 is fine. You play Siri now because the big accounts will buff this like 3 times. Shut up, Sam. You're the one that's muted. Wait, what? I'm not muted. Am I? Fuck you, R35. I expected this from Sam. Okay. Siri have a sword equal soldier. No, Siri is a Witcher. Learn to read. Witcher is a tag. Tags are things you see on cards. This is a card.
The Lady of the Woods.
If my chat was a card, my chat would be a card that said can't read. Lose 1 power per turn. Drink some water, please. No, water makes it worse. Water literally makes it worse. Excuse me. All right, where were we? We got Fat God over here. Toe Muncher's over here. Gankane over here, holding his head in his hand for some reason. What the? You know, I never really looked at... What is this green stuff?
Oh, I sense trouble.
Thanks, Ouija. Posture check. So now, Miaman is gonna be 1 out even. Wait, because of Siri, because there's no. I don't think Miaman could answer the Siri, or maybe he chose not to. But the thing is, relics have so much tempo, you don't really mind losing on even too much. Wait, you didn't win on even. What are you talking about? He has 1 extra card.
It's a pity I can never finish.
39 minutes till card, yeah. Say it's good to see you back enjoying Serene Gwent. Oh, I'm not enjoying it. I'm just pretending. Hope you're doing fine. Thanks, man. Minus the coffee. Yeah. It's good to see you, girl. Thank you for being here. So, Operator Self-Eater gets answered by Assassination. Assassination is a card. It's a fire card. It's a special. It removed the card. So, okay. I'm going to try and make it a little more advanced now. Miaman plays Golden Necker. Golden Necker plays 3 cards. Miaman's going to go for the 2-0. There is no round 3 plan for me. Well, I mean, there kind of is. Incubus would do it. But he's going to play Necromancy. Necromancy into a Self-Eater. Because the ordering of Golden Necker means the tome is out first, the special picks the card, and then the card that you play gets played after this is on the board. So he plays a Self-Eater, gets a second Self-Eater. Now there's 2 still in the graveyard, so when he plays this, we'll get another one. It was really fortunate for Miaman to draw Operator, but he was really hoping to get more points on the board. I believe this offering is going to answer the Witch Apprentice, but maybe Miaman expected that, and he's fine with it. Self-Eaters are an exponential growth engine. So one Self-Eater grows at 1 point a turn, but when it splits, it's 2 points a turn. When it splits again, it becomes 3 points a turn. So every turn, it adds 1 point a turn. Like a factorial, kind of, but not really. Right, Chi-Chi should Heatwave the Tome, but Chi-Chi is a Nilfgaard player. Anyone who is a Nilfgaard... Oh my god, smartest Nilfgaard player in the universe confirmed. Okay, so Tome is gone, but there's 4 Self-Eaters and a Piggy. And Miaman drops a Ratcatcherus to get Sabbath. And a Ratcatcherus is basically like a very tall Toe Eater because it grows 1 point a turn every time you play a relic, but it doesn't split. So it's like a self-actualized Toe Muncher. Oh my god. So Miaman has 31 points to 5. Chi-Chi played Battle Stations and still gave up round 1, but he has 2 cards instead. I think he's probably trying to decide what to play here, whether he wants to Ramon a Marine or not. In terms of control, Miaman has a Cyclops. Oh, he kills a Self-Eater. That's probably also good. Comes another Self-Eater. So this one played for 5 plus 4, 9. And then a split. So next turn, the Relic will play for an extra 6 points. Plus, we got 2 points a turn here. So Miaman's getting like 8 points a turn pretty soon. Can you speak up? I can't hear you. Do you hear me now, bitch? I could just turn down the alerts. So this will probably be... These 3 relics can be played. Do you ever play an Incubus? I think you'd rather save Incubus. So here comes the Alba Arbor Cavalry, locks the Witch Apprentice. You see Gankane. Again, this card is a relic, so all these other relics got boosted by 1. And then Miaman actually leaders here as well. Leader tells me he's going for the 2-0. And Chi-Chi finally starts putting engines down, but it might not be, like, it might be too little too late. That's kind of a struggle. When relics have first say and you're against them. Oh my god. Here comes the Ouija spam. Hide your kids. Well, having, like, when you're playing an engine overload deck, getting to go first is a pretty big advantage. To me, it's interesting that he didn't play Cyclops there to kill this. But I guess he would have had to remove a 9 anyway, so might as well play this first.
Don't make me laugh.
So Chi-Chi has 3 cards, but one of them's a brick. So Miaman down 2 cards, chooses to bleed, and is actually gonna 2-0. That's crazy. He just drew a good hand and he knew that was enough.
It came in
He comes out. Yeah, these sergeants are 10 points each. That's 20 points. Oh, Miaman even passes. Keeps the incubus.